There are moments in life that shape us in ways we never expected. For me, my earliest memories are marked by pain and confusion, experiences that changed the course of my life before I could ever even understand. From the age of 2, I was molested by people who were supposed to protect me. My father and his friends not only stole my innocence, but they also fed me drugs, trapping me in a cycle of abuse and addiction before I could even speak in full sentences. As I sit here today, I remember the haze, the confusion, and the overwhelming sense that something was extremely wrong, even if I couldn't put it into words. At 7 years old, I found the courage to tell my story to my school. Law enforcement got involved, and for a moment, a small, brief moment, I thought I might finally be protected. After years of being interviewed by social services as well as detectives, and going back and forth to a small box, a witness room at the courthouse, my father eventually pled guilty to what he had been doing. But instead of serving time, he was given probation, and that probation was suspended so he could go out of state to work. Despite everything, I was never truly protected, even after telling the truth. As I grew older, the drugs remained a constant presence. They dulled the pain, blurred the memories, and made it easier to survive each day. But they also became another prison, one that kept me isolated, ashamed, and afraid to reach out for help. I felt alone, powerless, and invisible. The drugs were my way of coping, but they also kept me from truly living. I didn't know how to ask for help or if anybody would even listen. Looking back, I realized that my addiction was never just about the substances. It was about trying to survive unmanageable trauma. The betrayal I felt after seeking help and not being protected made healing even harder. For a long time, I struggled to trust anyone, including myself. Rebuilding trust has been one of the hardest parts of my journey. I had to learn slowly and painfully that not everyone would hurt me and that some people truly cared. Every day is a new day, a chance to work hard, to hold on to myself. Healing isn't a straight line. Some days I feel strong and hopeful, other days the memories and doubts creep in. But I remind myself that I am worth fighting for. I practice self compassion, surround myself with supportive people, and collaborate even the smallest victories. Trust both in others and in myself, and something I rebuild piece by piece, day by day. If you are struggling, know that you are not alone. There is help and there is healing. The road to recovery isn't easy, but every step forward is a victory. I found hope in the kindness of others, in therapy, and in learning to forgive myself. My past does not define my future, and neither does yours. No matter how dark things may seem, there is always a way out, and there are people who care and want to help. My memories are vivid, not just because of the pain, but because of what they taught me. I learned that healing is possible even after the darkest moments. And by telling my story, I hope to remind others that they are not alone and that there is always hope.